Uh, we fit to get right back in it, man. Pick up where I left off. Let me get a couple people in here real quick, man. Y'all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button. I need to write down some people to give a shout out to, man. Y'all know who y'all is to be in my comments. People I really chop it up with. Really shout out to everybody to come watch these videos, man. You know I mess with you. If don't nobody else mess with you, man, I mess with you. I promise I do. So what I'm gonna give y'all today is I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of me in interaction. Had some shit went with my family that I ain't really like, and then when I came back to school, got to some BS. So we gonna get into that, man. Give y'all a little bit of entertainment. As always, with most of the stories I'm telling, you're gonna get some insight into me from this story, something that made me. Because both of these situations affected me greatly. And with that being said, we got more likes than we got people in here, so we could take off. Let's say about 16. I'm about 16. I'm in ninth grade. And with that being said, hold on 1 second. Y'all know the drill. You know I gotta do that. And y'all tell me where you from too. Yeah, so I'm in ninth grade. It's a holiday popping up, and the holiday is Thanksgiving. My little sister and me are the only ones for to be going out of state for Thanksgiving to my auntie house in Detroit. So we going with some cousins, aunties, you know how it go. We hop in the car and we riding a long ride. And it's just me and her. So I get up there and my auntie house big as hell, like a couple of my auntie's houses is. You know what I'm saying? 3-4 stories, attic, basement, all that. So at this particular time in this Thanksgiving, I can't remember everything that went on, grand tour. You know how it is, you get the kid with your cousins. We end up downstairs in like a basement area. My cousin Toya got a picture somewhere. I'm gonna holler at her, see if I can't find this picture from this day in this basement. I believe I had on some blue Dickies, my favorite blue t-shirt, and I'm sure some blue shoes, some type of blue shoes. Like I say, you know, we a big boy crippin'. So I'm in Detroit and I'm like this here, and I got my fro. Man, and my auntie and them, they really hating on it because they not with the street shit. They not with, you know what I'm saying? It don't really matter. I'm not asking nobody permission to be out here in these streets and to be gang banging and doing what I'm doing and to be wearing afros and the shit I'm doing, braids or whatever I'm wearing. But we up here in Detroit, my mama ain't here, so you know how my family is. They feel like they can just interject their feelings and their opinions and their thoughts on the dude. So what ended up happening with me is me being the only, like I'm not the only Crip in this side of the family, but I would consider myself the only real Crip. I would consider myself the only one who ain't like, man, these dudes is, I don't get it, but no, they not on their gang banging shit. They probably represented some shit, but they ain't gang bang, they ain't did no dirt, put in no work. I don't know. And this is my real family, and I'm not gonna take up for them and lie and stuff for them. They probably can't fight these niggas, none of that. I guarantee you, on my mama's side of the family, I don't have not one male in my family that I can't whoop. I probably got something to thank you, but I beat y'all ass. Y'all know that shit. Anyway, it ain't even about that. It's about this. So I'm up there, and my auntie come up with the bright idea that I need to go get a haircut, like expeditiously. Meaning, I need to go get a haircut, or I can't even sit at her dinner table for Thanksgiving. I really ain't tripping at your dinner table. But the thing is, she telling me I can't even sit at the table with the kids or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You just basically really ain't fit to eat. this Thanksgiving unless you take your ass to the barbershop and get that afro cut off. You need to have some respect about yourself, be presentable, and all this other bullshit. And I'm like, I'm gonna tell you why I say this bullshit before we go any further. Because first of all, I had identity. I had issues that I was going through, and my hair was part of my identity, made me feel better about myself. I can say that now. I didn't understand that like that then, but like I told you, I know the shit I was going through, man. And like I say, my identity, my street infamy, you know what I'm saying, reputation, whatever I was building was making me feel better about the bullshit that I had been going through in life. So that kind of hurt my feelings. What hurt me worse is, like, she was dead ass serious. She gave me some money and sent me down the street to the barbershop, like walking down the street by myself to the barbershop. Like, I ain't make none of my dude cousins or nothing go with me. This Detroit. Don't smash down the street in Detroit. I ain't fucked up at the time. I got on I had on a starter coat. But it's Detroit, so it's a little bit too cold with my starter coat. So she give my cousin triple fat goose. I put that on. And she said, you got to be careful. It's just Detroit. And I'm like, what that mean? These gang members around here, they don't play, they'll kill you. And I'm like, do you not know where I'm from? Do you not know who I'm is? Like, they'll shoot you for this coat and run around and sell it on the next block with the bullet hole in it. And I'm thinking, I know the motherfucker thick and warm, but nigga, this bullshit, this ain't even a starter coat. This ain't no leather coat. This ain't no none of that. No fella, this ain't got the fur on it, none of that. A little bit on the hood, but you know what I'm saying? Triple fat goose. Anyway, long story short, I smashed on down here to the barbershop. I'm waiting. This is Jamaican cutting her. Real life Jamaican. Now you got the accent and everything when I jump up there. You're like, yeah, man. So what's up, man? No, don't tell me I'm gonna cut off the front, man. I'm like, yeah, man, this bitch ass nigga make like bitch ass, ooh. I'm like, my auntie, like, oh shit. Auntie? I mean my auntie. Making me cut my damn hair out. I wanted to cry sitting in that damn barber chair, bro. So I go through the process, dude tell me like, man, just get it shaped up or something, man. I'll line you up, I'll shape it up, man. I'm like, man, they making me cut it off. So I went here and cut it out, man. Dude tied me down, put the little ball fade on me with the line and shit. Got me looking all Square John. So I go back up here, throw my gangster shit back on with this motherfucking Square John there haircut. And we do Thanksgiving. And I'm mad. I ain't thankful for shit. I'm not enjoying this shit. The food ain't good. It probably was. But in the attitude I was having, man, fuck this food, fuck this Thanksgiving, fuck this family, fuck this table, fuck your couch, all that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just how I was. Because you done basically made me cut off my manhood the way I felt. Or you done made me cut off a big part of me. Anybody that know me know I got long hair. I've always had long hair. That was like one of my first haircuts that I had got maybe in 6 or 7 years at that time. Because I wasn't cutting my hair. It was not happening. Next haircut I got after that one, I was in basic training. Just to put things in perspective for you. So after I came back from the military, I was getting haircuts because I was still I was still going to drill every month. So I had to stay in uniform. Came home from prison 16 years ago. At first I had long ass braids. I only cut my shit off to get dreads. But let's get back to it. So they cut my hair off. I was mad. I did not enjoy myself. Thanksgiving was fucked up and ruined. So after all that bullshit, a couple days go by, we coming back home. We get back to Arkansas. And I know I done told y'all the story, but I'm gonna tell you again to make it make sense to where we could go with it. When I get back to Arkansas, it's maybe about 5 o'clock in the morning when we pulled up. It was a school day, school starting back. So when I get to the house, all I got time to do is run in there, you know what I'm saying, clean up, change clothes, shoot on out to the bus stop. So that's what I did. I'm back up there, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing. It's a regular day to me. We back at school. So I get to school and I'm stepping out the bus, and the principal's sitting on the bus stop and on the sidewalk with 2 uniformed police officers. Not like These ain't school security. These is real live coppers. 5-0, 12 on the sidewalk. So boom, I get out the sidewalk. She like, there you go, that's him right there. And I'm looking like, the hell she pointing at me? God damn, she pointing at me. Like, come here. So I come here, they like, turn around, put your hands behind your back. Huh? Man, you supposed to handcuff me right here on the sidewalk, fresh off the bus in front of everybody. They won't let nobody go to the school building. They take me in the building. Now, I told y'all the way our building is open. So once you get in, it's a hallway. But then once you start going to where the classrooms at, it's open. So you're in a walkway. But if you peep out from under the pavilion, you see nothing but sky, grass and sunlight out here in the middle, and it just go in a circle. And then you go on the other side, it's a circle. Over here, it's a circle. Over there, it's a circle. So it's like a big window. You know, you got your both sides, like, you know what I'm saying, like that. Either way it go. So they walking me around the circle, door to 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 door. Now, when we get over on this side, you got a door spray painted. And this is what they getting me for. They saying I spray painted this school up. So I get to this door and I'm looking at all the shit to spray painted. We get to the last door. And they're like, yeah, you did this shit. And I'm like, man, I ain't did this shit. So I'm looking, I'm like, man, it wasn't even no gang member did this shit. And they was like, why you say that? I said, bro, look at it. It's a 6-point star. Now, them GDs is a 6-point star. But he got a C in the middle. That's crip. You know we don't get along, right? So why in the hell would they be putting a 6-point star with a C? And why would somebody that's a crip be putting a C with a 6-point star around it? I said, bro, that was done by somebody trying to make y'all come up here. I wasn't even thinking really to just now, right now, on my mama, I never thought that the principal did this shit. It wasn't even the student did this shit. In my mind, right now, I'm just not realizing that shit. And I'm willing to bet my life on it that no student broke into this school because you got to climb over the building or come through the front door. The front door locked. You ain't come to the front door. So how you get in the inside where the school door is at? You couldn't unless you climb over the whole building, drop down on this side, spray paint some shit, climb back over the building, drop down on that side, and walk on out. So let me tell you, we looking at this shit and I'm handcuffed. I'm sitting there telling the police. I'm like, man, ain't no gang member did this shit. Look at the 6-point star with the C in the middle, man. I'm explaining everything. So this is what happened. The principal tells me I'm suspended for 14 days. The fuck? Keep in mind, right before Thanksgiving, I had just finished a 10-day suspension. Before the 10-day suspension, I did a week. And I'm talking about coming back to school getting kicked out that day. Coming back to school getting kicked out that day. Come back to school at Thanksgiving, get there, get off the bus, handcuffed, going to school, kicked out of school. I ain't had time to do shit. These folks are setting me up. I ain't did shit. So, but I told you I was kind of like the ringleader of the Crips up there at the school. I was the oldest dude. I was the one who was really with the shit. When it was time to fight, I was the one who was going to pop it off. I was going, you know what I'm saying? That was me. So, on this particular day, I ain't did shit, though. And I'm maintaining my innocence on this. I ain't did shit. I didn't spray paint that shit. I have no idea who really, honestly, and truly did, what the motive was, none of that. Now, I realized later on that it was set up on me dropping out of school party. This is how we get to it. So I do all that time. My 14 days kicked out of school, running back and forth to Cool House, hanging out in the projects, sitting off in the house doing school hour, trying not to get arrested because they're going to get me if they catch me outside. This what happened. My suspension is up. I come back to school. First day back from a 14-day suspension. I'm in first period. The principal come over the intercom. Usually it's the school secretary to come over the intercom and call you if they need something. And they'll just tell you come to such and such office, this principal or that principal. Ms. Wilson, Principal Wilson, is about 5'8", real petite, long hair. She had the bottom of her teeth missing, like her jaw kind of sinking a little bit, her lip poke out. She talked like, but she was like, Mr. Nichols, you can come in my office. So I came in, I was like, look, let's have a grown-up talk. You want to have a grown-up discussion with me? And I'm like, okay, what's up? Well, you're waiting. You turned 16, and legally, you don't have to go to school here. You can quit school, and you just don't even have to go to school no more. You're at that age where you can make your own decisions. But I know you're tired of coming to school and always getting kicked out of school, and you're getting picked on, and every teacher don't like you, and all this and that, and woo, and I'm suspending you every time you walk in the door. Aren't you tired of this shit? Because I know I'm tired of it. Aren't you tired of it? And I'm sitting there and I'm listening to this whole speech this bitch got going on. And she's like, you don't have to keep going to school. Like, you done made that age where if you tell me right now you don't want to go to school, all I can say is, okay, I don't write you up. You're not getting suspended. None of that. I'll just write it down that you're not a student here no more. Now, is that an option you would like to look at? I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. So you don't want to go to school here no more? And I was like, nah. And she was like, okay, that's what I thought. Give me a second. Man, this bro picked up the phone off her desk. Doop, 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 doop. Yes. Jacksonville Police Department. Let me explain something to y'all. You remember how I told y'all I was going to South Side and North Side right beside each other, right? You got South Side. You come on over, you got North Side. When you get to North Side, it's a street that comes down. You cross over that street, you got an auto body shop. Take up that whole half a block. Now, when you get on the other side of that, it's a street that runs straight up and down on the other side. But you can't keep driving, because if you drive over one more block, ain't no more block. It's the police station. So it's police station, auto body shop, North Side, South Side. This shit's so close, I can step outside the school and see the police station at the end of the street. It's at the end of the block, facing me. What y'all think I did when they bitch called the police and said this? Jacksonville Police Department. Yes, I got a trespasser on my school property. Is anybody coming? I can't see no comments or nothing. Yeah, so man, I come flying up out of this school. I'm running. Not in nothing. I'm running. Gone. I'm scared. I just know the police on the way to trespassing. I don't know what they're gonna do to you for trespass on school property, but I know anything you doing on school property where the police got to come from the police station to get your ass ain't good. So I'm gone. Now, running, I can't run to my house. I can't make that. So what I did was I hit behind the school, ran through that field. I told y'all we started smoking that weed in. Boom. On the other side of that field is Mega Market. When you shoot across the street from Mega Market and you go back up another block, it's another shopping center. And that shopping center is Look Cool Mama Beauty Shop. She didn't got out of school at this time. She got her own little shop, her and Pat. Pat is her best friend. So I shoot over her and Pat's shop. It was called Naps and Tangles back in the day. So I shoot over and she's like, yeah, baby, you all right? I tell her what happened. I'm like, man, the teacher did this, the principal, woo, 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 and called the police. I ran. And she was like, damn, baby, well, here go the house key. You can go to the house and sit over there. And you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hi, bet. And I'm already knowing I got to creep through the hood. First of all, I got to creep through these niggas' hood, but most of them at school, I just got to deal with the grown niggas. And they don't give a damn about fucking up no youngster like me. They'll get me too. So I'm creeping from the police, I'm creeping from the ops. Man, I make it to my homeboy house and go off in there and hide up in there. School out. I finally, Miss Vicky gave me a ride to the house. I couldn't stay at her house. I had to go tell my mama what happened. I'm telling my mama, you know what I'm saying? She like, I ain't gonna lie, she flipped out on my ass. She wigged out. Mama ain't really don't wig out on me like this. But she wigged out. She was like, hey, And we ain't fit to be up in this house. You didn't quit school. And if you think you gonna live here and you to quit school, you gonna take your ass to school and get a GED or something. Other than that, it's nothing. Nigga, I'm not hearing nothing about going to get no job or none of that. You got to go get a GED or you got to go. Man. And she wasn't playing. The next morning, me and moms went to North Little Rock to Rose City and signed me up for adult education. They sent me to Scout Alternative, where I used to do alternative school at. Now, when I get here, I find out that Big Boo, the big homie, he quit high school. He like 11th, 12th grade or something like that. He quit high school. And he up in here studying for his GED. So we studying together. His sister, he like, man, my sister just went over to Rose City, back where, you know, Rose City sent us over here. They're like, yeah, she over there. That means she be ready to take her test. I do the same shit. Me and him, we every day. We over there, come home over there, you know what I'm saying? Studying for that shit. Boom, we both end up going to Rose City at the same time in 1 week. So we go to Rose City for a week and we over there taking practice tests. On the end of the week, if you want to take that real test, you go take that real test. We both took that real test. Real talk. My test scores came back top 17% in the nation. And the folks are looking at me like, boy, why is you not in school? Long story. The teachers didn't want me there. The principals didn't want me in school. Goddamn bus driver hating on me. Student hating on me. It was like, man, a regular nigga wouldn't tell y'all this. I point this shit out to y'all, but I'm gonna point it out to y'all, man. A lot of shit that is in my arsenal for being in my reputation, shit I didn't do. Just shit I was motherfucking accused of. You know what I'm saying? This is minor shit. This is minor shit. I didn't spray paint no goddamn school up, man. When I was on the bus and little mama talking about I slapped her, man, I didn't slap that, bro. None of that. I got kicked out of school, kicked out the bus board, all that good shit, but I ain't do that shit, man. In prison, when I called my first assault on an officer charge, I did not touch that officer. Now the next one, I beat the brakes off that nigga. I jabbed him up a little bit. But little mama, I ain't even touch her. I ain't know nothing about nobody touching her. She made that shit up. 100% made up. Man. So, like I say, man, these two events affected me greatly, man. One, I still harbor ill will towards my auntie for that bullshit. I'm pretty sure y'all can tell. The way when I started talking about it, I got kind of emotional with fuck her couch and all that. Fuck her, all that, for real. Like, I know my family gonna end up seeing this shit one day. I'm not gonna apologize for the shit because I don't owe nobody no apology. I'm sorry you feel that way, but that's about as good as it's gonna get. Y'all from you got to allow me to feel the way I feel. And if you don't, well, we established about 10 minutes ago that there ain't nobody in my family that can whoop me. So, nigga, what? You know, we talked about auntie. I don't like you. By my cousin, I don't like your mama. Yeah. Nigga, if it's about you, I kind of don't like you. There ain't no kind to it. We getting better, but you know I don't fuck with you like that, bro. Because you one of the niggas told me you don't fuck with me like that. But that's because I was a convict. Look at me now. I done came so far since the day you said this shit. I know I done legally made about $750,000 since you said that shit. I'm talking about with these hands. Ain't did no illegal activity whatsoever. How you like me now? To my principal that got me kicked out of school. I know my bank account bigger than yours. How you like me now? To all the rest of the motherfuckers that were hating on me, the bus driver, boy, how you like me now? And like I said, I don't do shit that I got to worry about these sale ball. I see them in the video on the replay. Other than that, I don't do nothing illegal. But let's get back to it. So after that situation, I had too much free time on my hands. I had too much free time on my hands. So I decided that I wasn't going to be living at home no more because I was at home too much. This go around, shit was different though. Because after I graduated and got my GED, I had to go to court. Go figure, I went to court. And the judge say, son, you are emancipated. At the time, the only thing I had heard close to emancipated was Emancipation Proclamation. I knew the words, I knew what it did, but I didn't know what the emancipation was. The emancipation is basically freedom, nigga. You free. And what he told me was, you free. You grown. Your mama is no longer your guardian. You go to jail. Either you burn yourself out or they OR you out. You sign your own paper and leave. They're not going to call your mama for you no more. That's a wrap. So the judge is telling me this, and I'm like, all right. So I'm thugging and sitting around and not working and scratching my balls and eating cereal in my drawers, you know what I'm saying, for a little while. That's what I was doing. And then, I don't know how this works. I got to think about it. Because I know that I ended up going to Atlanta in Georgia after school. Because I was going out there, I was going to start me a new life, get me an apartment, get me a job, and get me you know what I'm saying, get me some get right. But my other auntie wasn't having that. So, I know I done told y'all, then I probably told y'all most of the shit that happened in up there. Man, maybe it was a couple situations with some females I ain't tell y'all about. I don't even know how to tell that story, but let me see if I can tell you. My cousin that I was staying with in Georgia looks a lot like this. Like, a lot like this. Like, we twins. Only thing is, I'm a little bit bigger than dude. He a little bit taller than me. And he ain't got this thug in him. So, I'm sitting here in my drawers washing dishes. He at summer school. My auntie at work. For some reason, front door open. Cause we kind of stay in the Rich Post neighborhood. So I got this front door open. I'm washing these dishes. I'm brushing these suds. And I hear the door creak open. And I look behind me. Bruh, I see two dudes and two females. There's four people just walked in my auntie house. These people are around my age. They teenagers. I don't know. I ain't seen any one of these folks. I don't know how to react because, like I say, I'm not from Georgia. I don't stay around here. I just moved down here. I'm staying with these folks. This is my family. But I don't know the people they know. I don't know what make these folks comfortable with walking in my auntie house. I know my auntie ain't that type of person. So I'm like, what's up? And they like, damn, Jay, what's up, bro? I'm like, I ain't Jay, bro. And they like, man, quit playing, man. Goddamn me, what's up, man? I'm back in town, bro. I'm like, yeah, that's cool, bro, but I ain't Jay. And he like, man, Jay, bro, man, let's go kick it, bro. I'm back. I'm like, man, I don't know who you is, my guy. And they look at me like, I ain't do stupid, bro. And you done got fat. So I'm like, bro, who is you? And he like, man, oh, you don't know me now. Dude, and his name ended up being Pat. That's the only one I can remember is Pat. But it was Pat, his cousin, with two of his cousins, and his sister. One of the girls and the other dude was his cousin, and one of the girls was his sister. So like, man, y'all just got back from whatever they call basic training in the Navy. Yeah, went to the Navy, got back from basic training, and you know what I'm saying, AIT and shit, and he was back. So I'm like, yo, but I'm not Jay, bro. He like, man, then where Jay at? I'm like, shit, he in summer school. He'll be back later on. I'm his cousin. I'm P. So he was like, man, you for real? I'm like, yeah, bro. He like, damn, you do kind of sound different, bro. And you look chubby. I'm like, man, I'm telling you, I'm not Jay, bro. Look, come here. I took him to the room. I'm like, look, this Jay room. Come here. This is my room. They were like, oh shit. Damn. So the nigga, something going like, yeah, man, he be back later on. They're like, man, fuck that, you gotta come kick it with us, bro. We could go smoke and shit. We could go kick it, bro. I just got back. I'm like, man, I can't leave. I gotta do these chores and shit. I gotta wash these dishes. He's like, man, put some clothes on, man. Y'all go over there and wash some dishes. He sent the two girls over there. So now the girls over there washing dishes. I'm in the room getting clothes on. We go kick it with some people I do not know. But I'm like 16 years old. So you, shit, nigga, let's kick it. I've been in Georgia uptight. Ain't been kicking it. No, I ain't really been smoking like that. They had the whip outside. Man, look, I had a bruh man moment. Y'all remember how back in the day you used to have them clear rugs like that you put over the carpet when you walk in so you don't get your carpet messed up? For some reason, my auntie had one at the front door on hardwood floor. No carpet. So, me being smart, fuck y'all. I was 16. I wrote a note and I'm like, look, I'm going out with Jay friends, Pat and Woo Woo. They just got back from the Navy, cause she in the Navy. I'm letting her know all that so she already know cause my auntie tripping. So I left her this note, right? Boom. And now I ain't putting it under the bathroom sink. I put it under the clear rug, this clear, right when you walk in the front door. Boom. You're taking your keys out the door. You look down, big ass note. Whole sheet of paper right there. I'm going with Pat friend and Jay friend, Pat and them. They just got back from the Navy. So I got my ass covered. I hop in the car with Pat and them. We rolling. Hey, man, take the time. It's like 2:45. Jay ought to be coming back to the crib right about now. Get by, that's that nigga right there walking to the crib, hit the horn. Hey, nigga, you want to ride? Oh, shit, what? I got my cousin in the car. Man, get in and ride. We go to the well. We are smoking. We chopping it up. We chilling, big boy style. So, I mean, we over here all damn night. It's about, and you gotta remember, I told y'all my auntie used to trip, make us come back in the house when the street lights come on. I was 16. Emancipated. Like the judge told me, nigga, you grown. You go to there, you sign you out. Your auntie can't do nothing for you. So how the hell she making me come in the house when the street lights come on? We bumped that. We at Pat house. We kicking it. His mom and daddy got that real bread. They house was like one of them houses goddamn on Bad Boys when they be out in Miami, when in Miami. Yeah, they house was like that. Like you gonna walk out the back door and it's an ocean out there somewhere. So, man, we chilling. I'm all up on dude's cousin, all up on his sister, trying to see which one gonna go, because it's whichever one break first. I'm picking up the glass, goddamn, you feel me? So is y'all coming? Like I can't see y'all coming if this if y'all is coming. I don't think I'm ignoring y'all, I just don't see nothing. Yeah. So we kicked it over there. I'm talking about probably about 10 o'clock. And as you know, we wasn't no cell phone. We ain't had no cell phone. So we slide back to the crib. Ain't she tripping? She on our top. And I'm like, man, because I told cuz I left a note. He like, man, you know, mama, I'm like, man, nah, we good. I left a note. So we get back and y'all go. I'm like, man, we with Pat, you know what I'm saying? He's like, mama, you know Pat back. And Pat came in the house with us. Hey, ain't he? And woo, woo, woo. And she, well, y'all know y'all didn't tell me where y'all going. I know y'all it's cool for y'all to be with him. Y'all can be out there with him. But you still need to let me know where y'all going and what y'all. I'm like, I left you a note. She's like, you ain't leave me no note. Where you leave me a note at? Now, on my mama, on my hood. Look, check it out. I was going to put the note folded up and slide it in the crack of her bedroom door. But when I did this, her bedroom door was loose. And the paper just slid on down, hit the floor. So I picked it up and I tried it again. Paper slid on down, hit the floor. So I was like, man, let me just put it right here where she going to see it. I know she going to see it right here when she walked through the front door. She didn't see it. So she was tripping a little bit. But after we explained it was right there, we kind of had a good laugh about it. Everybody looked at me like I was a retard, cracked a couple jokes on me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm bruh man from the fifth floor because I done hit the note up under the bathroom sink. But I'm like, but the rug see through though. It's see through. You act like I put it under the rug that you can't see through. You can see right through the rug. There's a big ass note right there. Brown floor, clear rug, white note. You ain't see that? Either way you go, man. I got to slide that time. But y'all know, man, a whole bunch of bogus shit happened while I was down there, man. But I'm a real nigga, so I'm gonna keep it real. I got to update this situation. Me and my auntie fell out behind there. Y'all know I talked bad to her. I cussed out behind some of the shit that happened while I was down there. And then I got on down and came back to Arkansas. But later on in life, let me be clear. I don't know how I ended up on the phone with my auntie, but I needed $600. And the story that I was giving her was real, but I know it sounded like some bullshit. I'm gonna tell y'all what it was and why it made, so you know why it sounded like some bullshit. It was for my rent, but my landlord stays out of state. My landlord daughter is the one who collects the rent. You know what I'm saying? She the one come by and get the rent. Now this is the thing about that. My landlord daughter passed away, so it was nobody in the state to get a rent to. So what I had to do was I had to do a transfer, like a bank-to-bank transfer. And I couldn't give the landlord bank account info to my auntie. So I'm telling her, hey, you just gotta send this money to my bank account. You can't send me a money order saying for the landlord or none of that. Because she was asking like, why can't you send me a money order? If it's for the rent, then I can just make it out for your rent. And I'm like, man, it sounds good, but he needs me to send it straight to his bank account. And it's gonna have to go from my bank account. So you got to send it to my bank account so I can send it from there. If I put it for rent on a money order, I'm not going to put that in my bank account. It's a wrap. You send me $600, I can't do shit with it. So she didn't give me too much hassle about that. And she sent me that $600. And like I said, I don't even know how I ended up on the phone with her. Like I know it was some other resources I went through. I had to. That could never have been the first person in my mind to call and ask for some money. Because like I said, we really had a falling out. Like I never had no falling out like that with nobody in my family. There's some people I probably should have fell out with like that. I didn't get the opportunity. Huh? It wasn't number an opportunity, and I sucked up all the air, and the opportunity got used. Everybody got scared that day. I was kind of scared because I thought I was gonna end up whooping her ass. Cause shit, boy, my auntie got a way of pushing them buttons. Like, and then I'm not gonna say she evil. I'm not gonna put that on nobody, but I will tell you something that I was told by somebody that shall remain nameless. I was told that as a child, I got 12 aunts in office. I was told that as a child, my aunt, which is towards the young side, well, all of them had some kittens. They from the country. They all had kittens. And what she did was she took their kittens and put them in a trash bag, big old trash bag, and filled the trash bag up with water. They country, clothesline. So she took the trash bag full of water, put the kittens in it, and tied it to the clothesline. And I'm asking my mom, I'm like, why y'all ain't stop her? You know what I'm saying? They were like, dude, she wasn't the type of person you was gonna stop. You see what she was doing to the kittens? And I'm like, man, y'all were weak. So she was like, so what happened? They drowned in the bag. She was like, no, they ain't drowned in the bag. I'm like, what, somebody let them out? She was like, no. She was like, the kittens scratched through the bag and the water came out, and then she took them out the bag. And then she tied them to some bricks and took them up there to the pond. Like my grandma and them had their own pond on their property. So she took them up in the pasture to the pond, and tied them to some bricks and threw them in the water and drowned them like that. I was thinking when I was being told this story that there was gonna be a whole bunch of different scenarios go by, and the cats was gonna live, and they were gonna make it. No, 2 scenarios: clothesline, pond, they gone. Everybody else sitting around crying. And I'm like, man, y'all let her do that to y'all? Man, she did simple things like that to us. To the older us's and the younger us's. Like, nigga, she didn't discriminate. She was just doing that type of shit. That's what she did. So, I'm already knowing this type of stuff while I'm staying with my auntie. I'm already knew this story. So when she got to doing little shit to me, I took offense to that. Like, man, I'm a young 16-year-old smoking cigarettes out here. It's hard as hell. Cigarettes ain't cheap. That's like, man, y'all see how I smoke weed? Imagine me come home one day and somebody just turned my drawers upside down in the toilet or something. Who did it? Grandma? Come here, bring your ass. I ain't playing. You don't mess with a man relaxation. My medication is what keep me calm. Y'all know I be dealing with depression. Y'all know what I've been through. So at the time I was smoking cigarettes bad, y'all. Like I smoked these. You know, I'm telling you, I be putting a cigarette out, lighting another one off of that, and putting that one out. And I'm young. I had to buy these cigarettes myself. I'm gonna tell y'all a cigarette story I did, so I might need to do it now so I remember. Okay. So, cause y'all already heard all the other shit. I'll come back to it, but y'all heard that shit in another story. I told y'all this story. The first time my stepdaddy bought me a pack of cigarettes. And this is the type of shit I be talking about. Dude ain't never gave me no money to go skating. He ain't never gave me no money to enjoy myself. This man never bought me no motherfucking Big Macs, no nuggets, no fries, none of that. No birthday presents, no Christmas presents. But one day, and I used to steal cigarettes out of his pack, and now my mama pack too. But one day, I couldn't get to the nigga pack, couldn't get my mama was gone. I needed a cigarette. I used to steal a cigarette butts and roll them up. Well, I had to roll them in Bible paper if I ain't had no rolling papers. So, whatever it was, I'm down bad. I ain't got nothing. Man, I'm at the end of my rope. My mama and stuff, they don't even know I smoke cigarettes. This is how bad it is right here. I walk past my stepdaddy in the living room. It's my room, living room, kitchen, my brother room, hallway, my mama in them room. Boom. So I'm all the way in my mama room, my stepsister and her. I'm trying to think. I think my sister said my nephew Caleb. So I'm in here with them. Bogus ass conversation. I want something. Get what I want. Hey. Do me a favor. Ask your dad if I can get a cigarette. You for real? Ask him if I can get a cigarette. So she shoot about the room. Boom! She happy. She can't wait to do this messy shit. So she shoot up in there. I could damn near hear it, but I really can't hear it. And then she come back in there and she like, I'm like, what'd he say? He said, nah, you need to get your own cigarettes. Damn. I'm mad. Y'all know I'm already mad. Look, I'm already having a nicotine fit because I ain't got no cigarettes. Ain't got no money. And I just exposed my hand and told on myself that I smoke cigarettes. I ain't paying no attention to the front door closing. Boom. I'm still in here laying in the bed, my mom in the bed with my sister, man, and my nephew. We watching TV and shit. Their front door pop open. Dum, 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 dum. I'm hearing footsteps coming our way. Boom. I look up at the doorway. It's my stepdad. I look at dude. I look back at the TV. Wow. Hit me upside my head. Some shit. What the fuck? I look at the bed. My nigga just hit me in my head with a pack of Newport. Wow. I look to the side. Hit me with another one. Bam. Another pack of Newport. That's all you getting from me. I only ask for nothing else. Like, shit, now you got to buy your own cigarettes after that. I'm saying with 40 cigarettes, new posts. I'm like, shit, 100. Shit, what is on, nigga? I'm pretty fat. He just. Hell yeah. So I'm smoking an imaginary cigarette. Boy, I felt like them little 2 packs of cigarettes was gonna last me a year. You just don't know. When you broke it, you been stealing 1, 2 cigarettes at a time, rolling up cigarette butts, always being a nigga like, hey, bro, we catch that show. You get a cigarette. We buy one. Man, you get tired of that shit. You want to be the nigga in the pack. When you pull up in the hood. Yeah. You step outside. Everybody say, man, let me get one. Man, I'll shout you down, bro. You put it in on this pack, bro. But is it show yet? Nah, they ain't show yet, bro. Mad show. For real. But, and that's why I was saying, man, as a kid, at that moment, even though dude was already beating on me and shit, I looked at it like, see, that's the type of shit that make dude cool, even though I don't like him. But as a grown man, I look back and see, that's the type of shit that contributed to the delinquency of a minor. See, I cussed like a sailor. Also his fault. See, when I was like on 12, 11 or 12, 13, somewhere in there, dude used to have us cussing, right? So when we be around dude, we be cussing. I remember we was out there outside one day. My mama came outside. I ain't know she was behind me. And I'm cussing up a storm. And my mama like, boy, you cuss one more motherfucker time, mama knock that shit out your ass. You know the type of shit mama say. Step pop say, I'll leave that boy alone. That's a man. That's me cuss. That's a man. So I felt like, shit, I'm a man. I've been cussing ever since. And I cuss in front of my mama. I cuss in front of my, you know what I'm saying? It's no limit. I can't help it. I was raised like that. And I wasn't raised like that like my mama was like cuss. My stepdaddy did that shit. And when my mama tried to shut it down, he shut her down like, no. And had me feeling like that's what I was supposed to be doing. When he told me, no, I'm not giving you no cigarette, instead of leaving it, I'm not giving you no cigarette, he went to the store and bought me 2 packs of cigarettes. Gave them to me like, hey, now you need to get the rest of them on your own. But, bruh, I smoked cigarettes from then into a year and a half, 2 years ago. Like for real. Dead ass serious. I used to be sneaking around basic training in the military smoking cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? In prison smoking cigarettes. I quit a couple times in the jump, but that shit didn't last. Like 11 months, as long as I ever made it. Damn, man. This usually be around the time I ask y'all if y'all got some questions or something, but let me see something. I can't see. Man, I can't see no I don't know what's going on, but I can't see no comments. Maybe I had to catch it on the replay or something. Let me see. Anyway, like I was saying, this real here be the hand I usually would tell y'all not to be afraid to take the long road instead of the wrong road. But I feel like I should break that down one more time and continuously break it down, man, so people understand the meaning behind it. It ain't just something I'm gonna say. But in the show, it's a reminder, man, that most of the places you end up in life that you don't want to be is because you took a shortcut. Shortcuts ain't gonna take you nowhere you're trying to go. I'm trying to tell you, when you taking your ass to the house and you go down that dark alley and you end up in the hospital because you didn't get robbed or jumped on or shot or whatever, just stuck to the main road, man. Stop taking them damn shortcuts. Even in life, man, the things you want out of life, man, you're not gonna get them by taking them shortcuts. And if you get them, you're not gonna sustain them. Like that's the name of the game, man. People on there who wanna keep it real, man. I'm trying to really keep it. Like when I get some money, I'm trying to keep it. Man, the people around me that I love, I'm trying to keep them. You know what I'm saying? That's the name of the game, longevity. I don't want it. I don't want nothing short. You're gonna do it the long way, not the wrong way. I'm telling you, it's gonna be so much better for you in the long run. In the long run, like for real. Y'all remember when Trump was in office and he was doing whatever he wanted to do? It was like like Obama was telling y'all, man, I'm trying to get this stuff done and they won't let me do it. And then Donald Trump got in office and he was just, and he was like, damn, but Obama couldn't do that. But now you see that man, man, he gotta turn himself in today, take a mugshot, don't he? Y'all already did that? I missed it. I'm gonna check it out when I get off here. But like I say, man, that's them shortcuts. Dude could have been the greatest president we ever had. He really could have came in the office and did the do. And he came in and did the dummy, the damn fool. And now he gonna pay for that. So man, look, if you don't learn from my mistakes, you should learn from me. I used to call myself the president, man. It was Bill Clinton, the president, before it was Philip Banks. Like they used to call me Phil Clinton in prison, the president. I had so much respect and you know what I'm saying, glorification for my name when Obama was elected into office, man. Cause I see, man, you gotta realize, like I swear to God, I got old church ladies that call me Mr. President. Just as a joke, because they remember when I used to go by that when I first came out the joint, I was deep in the church. But I was also deep in the, hey, my name, and people gotta know my name. So hey, that's who I am. I'm Bill Clinton, president. Man, when dude took office, I was ashamed of that name. I ain't want the title no more. And I changed my name to Philip Banks. I'm Uncle Phil. I got some gray in my beard and got older anyway, man. I kind of want to get a game to the youngsters and let them have it. But I figure why? I might as well just cut the camera on and get a game to the youngsters. I can't give you the game, but I'm going to give you the game. I'm going to give you some things that's going to help you make it through life, man, navigate. It ain't going to get you all the way there. But if you pay attention and you listen to me, it's going to make that road a little bit easier for you. You might get there a little bit faster. I'm trying to tell you. But anyway, speaking of these roads, don't be afraid to take the long road instead of the wrong road. Do things the long way instead of the wrong way. That being said, we out, man. Go tell somebody you love them. Your kids, your mama, baby dad, or somebody.